Alright, hello. How's this working? Lovely, let's switch over. Hello! Hi, No Life, how's it going? Oh, my Shinies, this stream is off. It is on 7, can't have that. Finally got my, well, sort of my new setup going. This is where my screen is now, over this way. There. Which is nice. So I can look like this at the screen and you guys will see me. And then I'll look back down at the chat over here. Also got my third screen all the way over here, but obviously I can't open any other tabs with my laptop. So yeah, for now it's just going to be empty until I can either get a new laptop or well, no, or nothing else. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, we're going to be doing some hunts in Violet today, looking for the exclusives I do not currently have. Now I do already have a few, which I caught off stream, so we can see a few here. We've got a Jugulus. If we go into my boxes, make it a little bit easier to see. So here we are, we've got everything. So we've got our Iron Jugulus already. There's our Iron Valiant. Is that our Iron Hands, or is that no, that's my one. The other one's in here. Is this a random shiny? Oh, that's the random one I used for the playthrough. Got our Iron Bundle. There's our Iron Hands. Our Iron Thorns. We also have a Bagon, random Gibble I just found, and a Shelgon as well. That's the shiny gift, and this is just a random Gimmighoul I caught. But yeah, oh yeah, I also have this random Rolts as well, which is nice. I didn't actually have that. But yeah, that's all I've got in here, so we've still got quite a few to go. I don't have a command for it today, but excuse me. Yeah, we do actually have quite a few to get. I think it's around 10 or 11 maybe. We're going to start off with the Gen 9 ones left over, which are just Iron Treads and Iron Moth. As you can see, I was doing Dreepy over here off stream. And then we will move on to the non-Gen 9 ones. Because I do have to give this back at some point. As you can see, I haven't actually completed the game in this. So I've completed the main story. I haven't quite got round to doing a second to all the gyms because I've not bothered. That's probably somewhere we're going to visit tonight because I do need a Clawitzer. I didn't realise I could do that. Alright, so we're going to make our way over to Great Creator Paldea. There we go. Okay, let me have a quick look at the sandwich required. I believe it's best ground type. Is it ground steel, Iron Treads? I believe it is, right? We can have a quick double check. Iron steel? Iron steel, ground steel. What am I on about? Iron's not a thing. Hi, No Lifer. And then this is fire, poison? Yeah, lovely. Alright, well in that case, I believe we can just go ahead with ground. If not, we'll have to do steel, but I'm pretty sure we can just do ground. I can't think of anything else down there that's ground type. Can't think of anything steel either. Oh, probably maybe another Paradoxmon? I don't know. But let's switch over the picnic to ground type, which is ham. Oh, I hope I have some ham. I might have to go buy some if I don't. That's going to be a bit annoying. Do I have ham? Do you not have ham? I have to go buy some ham. Iron Treads. Different. I have no idea if... oh, I can see ad breaks now. That's weird. Yeah, I have Iron Jugulus. Levincia, I think, has it here. You're going to get an ad in 40 seconds, apparently, according to this. This never came up before. Guess it's an improvement, I suppose. Oh, you mean Donphan's... Oh, I see what you're saying. Is it under the steel, then? Well, I'll tell you what. What is steel? I'm going to buy both anyway, and I'll start off with steel. Because, yeah, Donphan makes sense. Steel is hamburger, so we need to buy hamburger and ham. Now, I'd love to just get up on another window here on YouTube, but my stream will just start lagging, so I can't do that. Alright, so we need... Is it ham? I don't need that many. Oh, I don't actually have too much. We'll just do that. That's enough. More than enough. And then hamburgers. Please have hamburgers. Oh, you don't have hamburgers. Are you joking? Oh, I'm gonna have to go to thingy now. Ground types. Yeah, I would love to get. Oh, maybe I'll tell you what I should do is I should connect up. I could do it actually. All I have to do is connect the HDMI to my second laptop, and then I can have this screen of other stuff. But I'm not going to really need it that much. You know, it's not that important. So I therefore won't. You're sick. How are you sick? And yeah, I know money is easy, but you know, this isn't my copy. I'm the one. This is my game. I played through the game, but I haven't maxed out or tried to get loads of things. You know. Okay, where is iron treads? No, it says iron treads underground here, according to this. Oh, apparently we're on ad break. Well, I'm glad I know that now. Okay, so please sell hamburgers. Oh, it's not you, it's here. Okay. Wait, are you going to show iron treads? Oh, let's see. Okay, yeah, it's steel. It's steel. Well done. Good job. It is steel indeed. Okay, please have some hamburgers. There we go. We'll just buy 20. 20 is enough. Alright. Actually, no, whilst we're here... Actually, no, I can come back if I need more. I can't bother now to have a look. I'm prepared for what we might come across later. Ooh, that sounds rough. Does sound rough. I'm loving this setup, by the way. You can't see it, but I have two monitors here. It's actually behind me. My TV, which is what I usually use. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my TV. It's currently just on my bed because I don't really have anywhere else to put it for the minute. But yeah, I'm using these monitors and it's amazing. So, all right, let me save the game and then we will make our sandwich. Oh yeah, I know. I just haven't done it because it said I'm not going to need this game for much longer. Picnic, room tour. I mean, my room's a mess. There's absolutely no. If I were to do that, definitely not now. It is an absolute state. I've just been trying to sort stuff still. Okay, so we're going to make a steel sandwich, which should be fun with all the hamburgers I'm about to get. And we'll just do whatever. That'll be fine. You guys been playing Pokemon Sleep at all? Oh, it's only one per thing. Oh, that's easy. Because I have been playing it quite a lot, actually, and I'm really liking it. I must admit, I do think it's not the best at recording, because I mean, see, one important problem with me is, go and grab it. You see that? Yeah, it's a fan. I sleep with a fan on quite a lot, and I do think it kind of messes. I mean, it certainly messes with the sound recordings. My sound recordings, the only time I've ever had one. Actually, I did have one whilst I was speaking, but all the rest of the night I turned it off just to see what it was like. And then, but I don't think that the thing that like measures how you sleep and stuff is meant to be how you move in your bed. And it said I don't know if you guys saw my Twitter, but it said it took me over an hour to get to sleep last night, and that's just not true. It did not take me an hour. I barely remember getting into bed, and then I pretty much just fell asleep after a couple of minutes, I think. So that's a bit annoying because if I'd gone all that extra hour, I would have got a way better score. But regardless, I am enjoying it. It is a fun game. And, it doesn't require loads of maintenance, so it's really easy to pick up and kind of get used to. So. Oh, hey, Cody. Thank you for the Prime subscription. Oh my god, it actually came through as well. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. How you been? How's your Dynamax adventures been going? We did some the other night, and we are doing some tomorrow. So if anyone's around for that, we will be doing some tomorrow. I had to move yesterday's stream to today. But we will be doing Dynamax adventures tomorrow. So, yeah, if you're around for that, I'll be happy to have you. It doesn't count if you don't put the bread on. What are you on about? I have no idea what you're on about, No Lifer. I don't know why I went to 4. Oh, B-Reel went off. How exciting. Chat's going to be in B-Reel. Take my B-Reel. Lovely. Okay. But I've been hunting on Violet. Oh, what have you been hunting? So this isn't actually my game. This is Piper's game. She let me borrow it. So when she gave it to me, I think it was 11 hours it took me to beat the game and get everything done. Because I basically chose Sprigatito and then transferred it over to Scarlet, ranked up to 100, and then and then took it back. So it was pretty easy. I just had to kind of speed through the game. Did that, and then I've just been hunting on it since. Did quite a few off stream because I was when I was busy, and I wanted to get it back to Piper as quickly as possible. But I still have a few to do, and those I'll be doing on stream today. I mean, hopefully, I'd love to get them all done today, but whether that happens or not, I don't know. Yeah, Piper's massively helped me with that. Gotta appreciate it. Farming edge for the stars by complete the smaller than toad school lines. Nice. Have you is this like your first kind of lot of generally hunting in the game, or? Because I mean, I have done. Ooh, how many? Should we have a look? I know I do this a lot, but I like looking how many I've done. Okay, I've done 360 hours in Scarlet. Violet, yeah, they're only 20. But yeah, I've done most of them obviously now. I've done a hell of a lot. I'm just finishing off the exclusives in here, and then I will finish off the rest in Scarlet. That'll be the plan anyway. I haven't done the starters though. I did one stream where I did them, but for some reason my counter doesn't want to work when I've done them on stream. So I have to do it manually, and I don't know if you were around for that, but it was horrible. So I'm probably not going to do it on stream until either I can get the counter to work. Maybe not even at all, because it's really annoying having to do it manually. It's horrible. Toad School's cool though. I think I hunted for a Toad School, and then I ended up getting like they're like one of the most common mons I've just run into as a shiny by accident. Never needed to bother hunting them. Do I agree that RS plus AL equals XK? I have no idea what you're on about. Also, being stupid, is this shiny going to be really hard to spot? Because how on earth am I meant to spot this? It actually looks really similar. Has anyone hunted this? Because is it obvious at all? Because I feel like I'm going to have to stop for everything. Will I notice it? It's got the things on the side, and obviously it's kind of like trunk thing is a bit more silver, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to notice as much. 175 hours, wow, that's quite a lot. It's easy if it's next to a bunch of them, okay. I mean, I'm sure I remember seeing people like pointing out, it's just like when you hunt it yourself and it's not super obvious initially, it's hard to tell if you feel like you're going to spot it. That's what happened with me in Electric, and lots of ones to be honest. So have you done 175 hours in the game just playing it then? Has there been much shiny hunting at all? Serbia and Albania equals Kosovo. I have no idea. Because the most I've ever interacted with those countries is on GeoGuessr, and that's as far as it goes. I hope it's obvious. I've seen people get them, and I remember it like pointing out a bit, but I'm just when you see it like this close and you see the colours, you naturally just feel like it's not going to look like this at all. But bro, it's so hard to tell. Just get my sleep up. See, that sort of looked like it then, but then you get closer, it's just dark. I think I've got to if I really want to check, I just have to check at those like tusks. I think the tusk is going to be the best option. Now I'm going to be trying, so I'm sure that number will shoot up. Yeah, honestly, like, you know, I've got a lot of shinies in my shiny living decks, obviously, you know, on the screen, but majority of those have been in, you know, in PLA and in this game. I mean, that is where I've done, you know, I mean, I've got quite a few in Shield and stuff, and, you know, odd few in other games, but generally, you know, they're from these two games because they're just so much easier to hunt in. But it's more enjoyable as well, I think. It's like way more enjoyable. I think the way Scarlet and Violet have done it, I think is my favourite, like preferred method. Mainly because it's not too easy. It's not like, oh, you know, in PLA you hear it and then you're actually searching because you know there's a shiny around. Because a lot of people complain about that, but one, I hated it because I couldn't watch YouTube at the same time, and two, I feel like it's just too easy. Like, I feel like you kind of want to, you know, actually have some sort of interaction where you have to, you know, you have to search properly, like you would in, you know, if you were a real Pokemon trainer, you wouldn't actually be walking around and suddenly hear a, you know, a sparkle, would you? It's not how it works. So I much prefer this, that you actually got to look for it, and it's in the wild like it should be, you know. I think this is the most realistically accurate if you were to be an actual trainer, you know, and I just think it's way more enjoyable. And although it can be long, I think it's the most appropriate method, and I do hope they stick to things like this in the future. Yeah, I mean, seeing them sparkles now, I'd rather they didn't hear it. I think it's just too easy. Oh, it says ad break. I can't turn it off, but I'll wait. Yeah, I just keep thinking I'm seeing it. I don't like how much I'm having to just double check. I'm having to double check so much. Don't worry, Pipe, I've already praised you. Yeah, I think that was an ad break. As I was saying, yeah, I'd rather they didn't have the noise, just because I find that too easy, and you know, because then you don't even have to like be looking at the game. You could, as long as you can hear it, you know, and all it takes is a singular sound, and that's it. Boom, you know you found a shiny. Whereas I think it's more important to actually look for it, and as I said, I think more realistic as well, which is why I prefer it. I just said I was very appreciative of, you know, you letting me borrow it and stuff. I couldn't obviously be doing this without you, so yeah, appreciate it. To be fair, Cody, as well, I mean, all I've done in this game, pretty much, obviously I played the main game, but I've just been trying to get to shiny hunting as soon as possible. That's the main reason I play these games. Obviously I enjoy the story and all. But ultimately, you know, I was looking for the thing. I was like, yes, I can shiny hunt now. I've got the shiny charm, you know. That's what I look towards, at least. Yeah, the goat is a bit of a stretch. Less, you know, maybe not the goat. I don't know about that. I don't have to just trust my instinct more and be like, yeah, you'll know it. Like, one thing I tell myself when I'm hunting these sort of shinies is, if you think it might be or you're not sure, it's not. Like, you'll know. You know, obviously, you know, for some shinies you have to exclude that because some of them are so hard to tell. But I feel like this is one of those shinies that I'll know. You know, if I'm like, maybe, it probably isn't. Like this one, I thought maybe, and then you get up close and it's very blatantly not. So hopefully it sticks out enough. Okay, yeah, I'm totally in denial. Why am I so quiet? Let me turn it up a little bit. Is that a bit better? Is that a bit better? Maybe it's because I'm too far away. I mean, it's not directly in my mouth like it usually is, but... Oh, the game's lagging a little bit as well. Okay, cool. Do I actually have any other steel on the list? Like, if I finish this sandwich, am I just gonna have to like exit it? I think that might be the case. Oh, I'll tell you what, before I forget, I'll have a look at what I did today. I mean, you're probably gonna see it as soon as I open this. In fact, is that a picture? There we go. Oh, that's loud. I'm sorry. How do I turn it down? I can't. Let me turn myself down. Wait, hold on. Play. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? But the thing is, look at this. this one. Not this one. Watch this. It's like, get the shiny, right? Get the shiny. Wait, just wait, just wait. Hurry up, Harry, come on. Press the OK button. God, how long does that take? Okay, here we go, watch this. Here we go, now. Did you see that? There's another one. I got a second one immediately after. Which is very nice. Yeah, literally straight after. Pause. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. That is BDSP. No, you cannot have the other one, because ultimately, when I eventually do the form shiny decks, for Spinder, the plan will be to get an entire box of them. Hence, I kept continuing hunting the shinies. Got another one. Is that the same one? It is the same one. Point is, I got 4 of them. Let me turn myself back up now. There we go. Yeah, I got 4 Spinders today, which was nice. 2 of them in a row as well. They won't, unfortunately, be leaving BDSP unless they ever do a fix, but point is I got some Spinders. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. But the back-to-back was really cool. I just left it and was thinking, is my chain going to break? Because I got to 40. I don't know if it was on the screen, but I got to 40. I was tempted to do less, and then I was like, you know what, I think it'll be fine. I'll go for another one, and it was fine, and then I got the shiny eventually. Not eventually, it took me like 2 more minutes after I got 40, and then literally the next one was shiny. So yeah, that was very, very nice. I don't have autism, no. But I just hunted Spinder, because it happened ages ago, and then I've pretty much been changing the date every day to keep it there, because I kept forgetting to do it. And then I finally got around to doing it, and I've done it a bit at times, but I think the best I got to was 29, and then it broke, and today we got to 40. So, very, very nice. What do you think the answer to that question is, Piper? It's just random as well. Weirdo. Okay. How long have we got left? 20 minutes, we got plenty of time to spot this hopefully obvious spawn. Oh, I feel a sneeze. I'm trying to hold it in. I really don't want to sneeze on stream. It might be a bit loud. Oh, why is my face so like... It looks so smooth. My face is not that smooth. It looks like I've had Botox. You can't see my wrinkles. Oh, just about. The sun is just like on a perfect point, so it just makes my face look really smooth. It looks really odd. Come on, Iron Treads, where are you? Where are you? Oh, I wonder if my B-roll actually posted. Nope is the answer. It did not post. Let me make sure it posts. Okay. Piper, I got some more, by the way, shinies. I did some other hunts the other day. I forgot to post them to Twitter. I was here to show them at the start of the stream, though, but then you missed them, so it's what it is. Oh, this is annoying because my brain's like, nah, you can trust it. No, my heart's like, you can trust it, but my brain's like, no, you gotta check. God damn it! I think it was like blue or something. God damn it! Oh, that's because I just forget. Can I turn up more? There, is that better? This is the loudest it's ever been, but I suppose it's not as... I usually have it a bit closer to my face. But I can't get it. Well, I could, maybe, but it's just at a bit of an awkward angle now that I'm using this screen. I keep running into these stupid things. Era Zero music is actually such a vibe. What would be better though is a shiny Iron Treads. God. Nah, it's gonna be obvious. It's gonna be obvious. Just gotta keep telling myself that. I'm gonna see it and go, yep, oh, obviously. I know I am. Hi, Piper. Did I celebrate 100 followers? Well, I mean, I didn't go out and have a party or something. But I am going to put the giveaway up sometime tomorrow, probably. Haven't exactly decided how I'm going to do it, but I'll be giving a few shinies away. So, yeah. What would be better is if I could just literally just use the webcam of my other laptop. I really need to find out if I can get OBS on my other laptop, my work one. I'm gonna speak to my boss about it, see if he'll manage to get around it. Because if I can, it's gonna make life so much easier. I shouldn't have laggy streams. My face cam will be better. You know, I could literally have everything. It's just it'll be so much better. I hope so. No, that's not how giveaways work. Appreciate you all being here, by the way, because realistically with these streams, I feel like at least, although it's nice to see if we get shinies and stuff, it's nice talking with you all, because usually I'm doing this part on my own. I do this off stream a lot more than I do Dynamax Adventures off stream. Shiny Donphan, like, I thought Shiny Donphan was nice until I saw Shiny Great Tusk. Shiny Great Tusk is awesome and I love it. What am I streaming tomorrow? I'm doing Dynamax Adventures tomorrow, which is cool. I had to move my stream forward, by the way, because my flatmate, he's really into drum and bass, and yeah, he was doing some like mixing with his friend, like DJ stuff. So it was very loud last night, and therefore I could not stream. So I had to move it to today. That was the reasoning anyway. It's so annoying, man. This is sort of why I left these two last, because I felt these would be the most annoying to hunt. The other one being Iron Moth, that is. You're going to a funeral? Oh god. About to say have fun, but this is a nightmare. Well, when we're done with the Gen 9 ones, hopefully that's going to be sometime this stream. I will go on to Persimmon. That's going to be the first one I do, because I really, really want Persimmon. Wanted it for ages, and also it's a really obvious shiny, and I really, really appreciate obvious shinies. You know, after hunting like this for ages. Oh, crane my neck too much. My worst nightmare is imagine if it's one of those and then you just see it fall off and it despawns. Pain. You see, this is the problem. You see, from a distance, if you look at it at the wrong angle, you see how that top bit's silver and then you get closer and it's black? That's the biggest problem, is things like that. So look, this looks really silver and then you come close to it and it's black. Oh, it's so annoying. You're not actually going to a funeral. I feel like I could have predicted that. I feel like I would have heard about it. Weirdo. Who's my favourite Marvel villain? Based on what? Because if it's just based like just on everything, just in general, I think it's probably got to be Loki, right? if you still count him as a villain. Just because so much has come from him. I meant more as in like, oh, on design and, yeah, I don't know, other things, not just everything. Because realistically, Loki's been one of the few that's been around so long, so I feel like he's going to have, and people like him, you know, because he's funny and, you know, has, you know, traits that people like in a character anyway. So, you know, he's a very common answer, I feel like. Whereas no one's going to say, like, I don't know, who's the bad person in Ant-Man and the Wasp? Because you have that dude. Oh, it's the Ghost. Yeah, who cares? I mean, I think she's going to become a bit more of a hero anyway, but still, no one cares. She's in one thing. She'll get more, you know, recognition and interest in Thunderbolts, but ultimately, you know, no one stands up to Loki. I suppose outside of the MCU, or just on everything, there are a lot of cool villains. But I've experienced the most with the MCU, so I think, yeah, it's going to have to be Loki. That's because he has, you know, non-villain traits as well, which make him more likeable. Yeah, no, I just said she's in Thunderbolts. Oh, see there. I thought it was for a second. It's just the glare, man. See, look. You see how those two both looked when I got closer. The glare kind of fades. I think that just has to be sorted from far away, and the glade doesn't fade. Yeah, it just looks like there's. Oh, man. Glade? Wait, no, that's not the word I'm looking for. What the hell is a glade? I wouldn't say glaze either. Wait, what? Is glade a word? Have I just, like, fake English to myself? Glade. I'm really confused now. I have no idea. Ah. Get another tattoo then. The glare. Oh, I got it. The glare. It's not the glade. Where did I get glade from? I meant the glare. That's what I meant. I knew it wasn't a word. I've been saying that for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I have loads of tattoos. I'm joking. I don't have any tattoos. I'd like some, but I'm too indecisive. So it might not be anytime soon. Oh god, these things are so annoying, man. At least 2 dots aren't noticeable at all. And you can always transform that into something if you really want. Just a tattoo of anything. What if I got a tattoo of I don't know. I don't know anything you hate, not off the top of my head. What's a Pokemon you don't like? What if I got a tattoo of that? No, you can't start calling him Bladey fan. His name's No Life. That's the rules. How long we got? Oh Christ, we've got 8 minutes and I haven't had anything. If I'd just been unlucky, or have I actually missed one, you reckon? Would you though? It depends how good the tattoo is as well, I suppose. If the tattoo was really bad, I feel like that it would change it. It's because Jesus is cool, am I right? sure Jesus is very cool. Bro, why are they all non-shiny? Be silver. Why do all the bars are black? Need it to be silver. And then the glare. Stop from trolling me. See, I got it right there. Got it right. And if we don't get this, I'll go straight and do Iron Moth. At least I get the Herb Mystica back. You know, the first few hunts I ended up doing on Violet, I accidentally kept messing them up because I forgot about turning autosave off because it'd been such a long time since I first did that. And then I finally clocked what I'd done. Because a lot of the times I just turned it off and like the switch off after I'd finished and failed the hunt. So after I finally decided not to do that and do another one, I realised and started saving my Herb Mystica. So you want an X-Men tattoo? Why? It's so random. See, I'm more concerned about Iron Moth, like missing one. But I feel like it's going to be easier to spot. Yeah, but so, where did that come from? I feel like you love lots of things, and X-Men not being right at the top of that list. Oh wow, it's like that. You could have just said, no, we don't look alike, but had to diss me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Now, you won't think that when I shave this off, all this bottom part, you'll be like, when I have a haircut, you'll be like, damn, I was wrong. That's what you'll be thinking. Minor is brilliant. Oh, come on, Iron Treads. Help me out. Piper, you've got an Iron Treads, right? Actually, wait, do you? I know you've got a bundle. I think maybe a Valiant. You just call me Blood. Yikes. Ugh. Come on. How long we got? Got 4.5 minutes. It's not looking good. Why do my glasses keep falling down? Damn it. Oh, I just assume that you do the same as me and just hunt for everything. And then I remember that you don't. But then I just said you've got bundle and I think Valiant. So I was right. I said actually no, I don't think you do. I asked and I was like, nah, you don't. It's such a weird looking Pokemon. Like, from the side it looks so odd. Oh man. Can't tell if it's shiny from the side either. Bundle Valiant. Jugulus and Thorns, do you? I feel like I remember you getting Jugulus, but I do not remember you getting Thorns at all. I've got Jugulus and Thorns too. Would you have not transferred it to home to see? I suppose you don't have home, do you? So I forget these things. I'm so used to just the way I have it. Yeah, there's no way they do make it Evo 2.0. I think it's very, very unlikely. Well, yeah, but you don't have the paid thing for it, do you? Like, you don't pay for the whole subscription for the year. I'm sure you have the app. Yeah, because that's free. But not the subscription. Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, no. Do you really? But you never use it. Are you just lying again, like randomly, for no reason? Because I feel like that's definitely reasonable to think. quite a common Piper thing to do. Oh, your percentage's gone down now. Well, why'd you pay for it if you never use it? What's the point? You could, you know, that's like 15, 16, how much quid it is a year. Is it 18? I don't know, I can't remember. Oh, oh man. Ah, I don't think this is going the way I want it to. Tomorrow I'm so tired. Work, I guess. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, it's quite expensive. I'd say cancel it. I don't think it's worth keeping if you're not going to use it. Whereas ultimately everything I do is using it. I mean, I could live without it for a while, but I do like using the app, you know, to do the trade decks and stuff. Even though it's not too often. I mean, it'll be more often now that I have, you know, these multiple devices. But I've started playing my Minecraft world again after I lost a load of stuff. So I've been playing that a lot. And kind of just watching TV and everything. Started a new show yesterday. One you actually recommended to me, Piper. Started watching. Can you have a guess? How do you cheer? You have to have bits. No, it was not Attack on Titan. It's not an anime. Shameless is so long, man. Oh! Oh! I thought that was it. I genuinely thought that was it. I was so convinced. I was so convinced. I hate this. 15 seconds. You're actually useless, Iron Treads. Bloody useless. Yes you do. Because I started watching it. It begins with a C. God damn it. I can't believe we didn't get that. That is ridiculous. Oh, damn it. Not a great start. Yeah, do you know what? That's 121 hours, bro. That's 5 days. I don't have 5 days. I have a job, my friend. I don't have time for 5 days. Have I watched? Of course you've watched it. That's why you recommended it to me. Oh, I really, really wish I could use this other screen for other things at the same time, like Twitch.com. I mean, I technically could if I hook up the HDMI from the TV. Okay, wait, hold on 1 second. I want to see if this does anything. Is this the HDMI? That's DBI. Oh, there is no HDMI in there. Okay. Oh, bugger. Is my autosave on? I thought I turned it off. Oh, it's on. For God's sake, why is it on? Oh, well. Oh, for God's sake. That's dumb. It's on Disney Plus. You know, I have other things I want to watch first. It's not really a priority. There are lots of things I want to watch, and a lot of the time I'm watching YouTube either to pass the time whilst I'm playing games, but also as tutorials. So, okay, I have no idea if I have the ingredients for this. I also don't know which one I'm meant to do. Fire or poison. I'm trying to think who else spawns. I think it. Oh no, but Camera Up. Is Camera Up Scarlet exclusive? Let me have a look. Poison. Philly beats you. Absolutely carries these vids for me. Okay, Iron Moth, Iron Moth, Iron Moth. If this advert could hurry up, that'd be great. Let's check if I have the ingredients, actually. I actually can't remember what the ingredients are. The fire one's obviously the red pepper. Poison is... Oh, green pepper. Oh, I've got to have green pepper, surely. Let's see what it says. It is a Marvel show, well done. Iron Moth. Best locations in fire video. Oh, they're saying fire, really? Yes, it is Cloak and Dagger, well done. No, remember it began with a C. Oh, I've run out of picks. I forgot. This is the problem with doing this on another game. We'll go to Levincia because I might need to buy some stuff anyway. Yeah, I think it's really good. Fire, fire, fire. Maybe Camerupt is a... No, Camerupt isn't. Where'd you get the Iron Moth then? Oh, it's not in the place I was thinking it was. Oh no, it is. There's just a few Talon Flames there as well. Okay, that's fine then. You just go from Research Station 2. Also, one thing I must say that I do prefer Violet, I much prefer riding on Miraidon. Miraidon's just so much more... I don't know, just because it's like smooth, it's just more enjoyable, you know? Alright, this is not where I'm meant to come for this, is it? I just realised. Well, I can check if I've got these. I don't have red. Good. I need red. Actually, let me get less, because I might need more of something. Well, you recommended it and you haven't finished it. Really? Is it Delhi Bird Presents you get picks at, or do you have to go to a food shop still? Delhi Bird Presents is around here, right? Yeah, I feel like it is a food place. Where to buy picks? Scarlet, Violet. I'm sure it's not here. Yeah, it's not. Any artisan bakery. Okay, that is... I know there's one of those in... Misagoza. Wait, let me just double check. Artisan bakery. There we go. Lovely. Well, I'm on episode 7 at the moment. I was kind of just watching it whilst doing some work today, because I was just doing some general clear out stuff, so it was repetitive and, you know, there wasn't really much I had to actually think about, so I figured I'd just watch it whilst I was doing that. Hey Doug, how's it going? Yeah, it's going decent. Although I just failed the first sandwich, and apparently my autosave was on, even though I didn't think it was. So we lost that herb together. Was that the artisan bakery there? I swear it said come up the stairs for this. That's it? No, this isn't... Oh, is it the one next door? Maybe the one next door. I mean, it's not... I've got all of this. But as I said, I need to shave this off. The only reason I haven't... I'm sort of just going to leave it until I get my hair cut. Aha, there we go. Oh, actually, I don't have... Oh, wow, these are expensive. Okay, well, we're going to take a few of those. Okay, there we go. No, not cash. Pay with LP, please. I'm 20. I'm not that old. No, I'm not 30, Jesus. Finizen, nice. Finizen was actually, I think, one of the earlier ones I did. But yeah, unfortunately we just failed Iron Treads there, which means I need to change the thing as well. Okay, we've got the nice new setup now, so I've got my main monitor here. I've got another monitor here that's currently got nothing on it, but I may change that with HDMIs to have my Twitch, and then I can actually interact with it over here, and then I can just have chat on this screen, which would be great. It'd be nice. The last need for my home decks to be synced with my Scarlet decks with regard to shiny forms. Ah, nice. To be synced with my Scarlet decks. Wait, do you mean as in, like, for your... your home dex to be synced with my Scarlet dex. Oh, as in everything you've got in home apart from Scarlet is all shiny, basically. Target. You evolved the first one. I think I evolved. I don't know which one I evolved. Okay. We're looking for Iron Moth. Please don't tell me it didn't save. Oh, did it not save? Are you joking? Everything else saved. Is that the only one that didn't save? I think it is. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, well, it might lag for a second, guys. So apologies. I can use my other monitor for this now. Yeah, it's already starting to go. Oh my God, it's sad. Low. Come on. Save, please. Okay, nearly there, come on. Okay. Okay, it should go back to normal now. There we go. That's what happens when open a bloody tab. Open a singular tab. And that happens. It's so stupid. Alright, well, there we go. There's the Iron Moth. This is why I need to stream from the other computer. Alright. Oh, I see. Oh, so you never saw a shiny Finizen. I see. Who do you think is your best follower? Well, I can't. It's not really something I can just judge. Oh, it's the only reason it lags. It says because I open the other tab. I don't know why it does it. It's really odd. But yeah, I literally opened that one tab and suddenly my stream went to pieces. So, all right, let's make this sandwich. So it's a fire sandwich for the Iron Moth. So we need 3 red bell peppers, our cucumber and pickle as usual, and just 2 Herba Mystica. Can't believe I wasted that last one. I really thought I turned autosave off. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I didn't save it. Maybe that's what it was. Alright, we'll do the cucumber first, because they're the annoying ones in this scenario. I've already done it badly. Then we'll do red bell pepper. I can probably just stack these. There's quite a lot of them, but... Oh, that's a bit dodgy. Let's do the last few of these. Be a little bit more careful. And move the pickle. Go in the middle, please. Lovely. Okay, there we go. We're good. Would I go on Love Island? God, no. Love Island is like the worst thing I could do. Ba-da-da. Yeah, it'd be nice to actually get some shinies today, especially after, obviously, you know, we've been doing Dynamax recently, so haven't had any shinies in a while. So I'd appreciate actually getting some today, because I'd really like to do Persimmon. I'd really like to get that done. Okay. Come on, Iron Moth. Help me out here. So yeah, maybe I should have done Poison, because then I could have hunted for Swallow and Gulpin, but I've got enough Herba Mystica. I think I should be fine. Oh, why does my neck hurt so bad? Okay, I think it's 2 I have to go to. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Bloom. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, yeah, so if I do it here, there's Volcarona, which we don't want. I think it's actually further up than this. Okay, Camaraptor aren't exclusive then. What would if I'd done Poison down here? Do they actually wait, they might not even spawn down here. Okay, there's one. Okay, so I've just got to basically, it's all the red. It's all the red that's different. That's what I've got to notice. Different red, aka silver. Is it obvious from behind? I don't think it is it? Can I see from behind? Can you let me look at you from behind, please? Oh no, it's not. I'm gonna have to see from the front. Okay, this one does feel like it will be obvious, because it might not be obviously silver, but it will obviously not be red. So I think that's where we're gonna go. Oh, for God's sake. No, I say Herba Mystica for Herba Mystica only. Apart from that, it's a herb. I don't know why. I think that's just generally how it's pronounced. Oh, you can slightly see it from the back, but it's harder to. Yeah, I believe this is where I'm meant to search for these. It's still going to be a relatively close-up one, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to spot it from a mile away. That's why I left these ones. Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, thank God. I'm glad I didn't have to do that for ages. Oh, it says we're on an ad break as well. Of course it does. Well, everyone. The ad break just ended, I think. There it is. There's the Iron Moth. That was easy. I think you called out a bit too early, Cody. Oh, very nice. Well, that certainly makes up for the treads. I just suddenly turned around and it was there. And then I looked down and it says ad break. Ah, man. Things I don't want to go back to do treads. I don't want to do treads again. So I might just do this, cancel the sandwich, and then just go do Persimmon. I don't want to do treads again. Yes, that's what you said before, right? You said it was super easy. It's literally just in between. Just this is the hardest behind, and then just oh, easy peasy. Yeah, I mean maybe I feel like this is just a bit more obvious instantly because the red and silver is very different. Whereas the one for Iron Treads is between black that glares quite a lot from a distance and the silver, so I don't think I have any other than fire, right? So I've got Salamence to do. I've got all dragons to do, and then Gulpin, Swallow, Persimmon. I think that's it because I've got Mischievous and Mismagus. I'll do them eventually, probably off stream for the Luxury Ball because I don't have them in a Luxury Ball. And I want to prioritise it because obviously I don't have. This isn't my game, but yeah, that's the plan. If you could get in the ball though, that'd be great. Why? Where were you? Oh, do you mean the treads? Were you in a different place? I just assumed it was best placed there. I mean, the Great Tusk was so easy. Great Tusk was a breeze. Is this thing going to get in the bloody ball? Guess it's shiny. Have you not been paying attention? Shiny right there. Oh, I should have checked the timer. Oh, for God's sake, can this thing just capture? Come on, man. You're going to kill me if you're not careful. And I'm poisoned as well. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. It's gone. Weird. You got it when I left. Ah, you left at bad time. Oh, for Moth. You were on it left. Was that the one further down where I came up from? I'm going to have to heal here. I mean, I probably don't have to, but I will. I don't think so. I mean, right now it doesn't want to get in the balls. But I've saved, it's fine. And so I'm pretty sure there's no other fire I need to do. I should have done poison. That's what I should have done. But oh well. Oh well. I can always get more Herba Mystica. Herba Mystica. I don't know. Whatever the right term is. Please just get in the Luxury Ball. Come on. Ah. This thing is taking its time. Well, this is the first ever shiny you've seen me get whilst having face cam, so exciting, right? Oh, thank God, finally. Thought we were going to be there forever. Yikes. Okay, well that was super easy. My Rolts is going to evolve, isn't it? I should probably take it out of my party. Nope, don't evolve. Nope, 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 don't evolve. Thank you. Huh, Rolts stopped evolving. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm not going to just do out the rest of the sandwich. I can't be bothered. So, let's have a look at what else we can do. Well, I think I'm going to do Persimmon next. So, obviously we've got Treads. I'm not going back there, not yet at least. Then we've got Clauncher, Clawitzer. Oh yeah, we have got the Outbreak. I should probably go do that. I think that makes the most sense that we've got an Outbreak. Do, 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 do. So let's change that. Actually, wait, let me wait a second, because they don't always have outbreaks that work very well. I had one spawn in like a very thin area once, where there wasn't actually like proper water, so they just didn't spawn. And obviously, when we tried Vivillon on the last time I actually streamed this game, or Scarlet at least, it was right here, and they were just blocked by a load of like the near water spawns, so it didn't go very well. Do I like NFTs? I don't care about NFTs. I still don't get how they ended up getting any hype ever in the first place. Very odd. See, look how just smooth it is just driving rather than, you know, galloping, as Crydon does. Okay, let's find out if this is in a wall or not. Yeah, look, this is the same place. Oh, they're just off. They might actually be spawning. And it looks like they are, which means we are going to do this hunt. And therefore, I mean, we don't have to get rid of the sandwich yet. I mean, we're not going to be using it. I will just start doing the clearing, I guess. Oh, I need to switch to something that can go in the water. Iron Jugulus, you can do it. This is a really good shiny, by the way. Oh, yeah, hold on, let me switch over to our Clawitzer. There you are, very good shiny. And we can update our shinies this stream. Been a while since we've been able to do that, eh? Numero uno. Lovely. You've asked me this before. I've never played Blockbuster the game. I'm sure I'd like it, but I've never played it. Okay, I'm just going to count in my head because I don't want to be too loud speaking. Ideally, I'd put this on the counter, but apparently the counter just doesn't work for Scarlet and Violet. So, I'll test it after the stream if it works for outbreaks, because it will make my life a bit easier. Come on, attack it, dude. Oh my god. It's good shiny though, look at it. I can see it probably, because on the monitor it's just way bigger. Everything's just in such high definition, and then there's my camera. My camera is so much worse. I didn't realise it was that bad. That's a webcam for you. Okay, that's 5. Oh, wait, ECQ as well. I need to do that. ICQ, ECQ. That's another one I need to do. 7. One of the actual shield sword regionals that I wasn't affected by in this game. So I kept going for Orangaroo and didn't get Persimmon because I played shield, but I did get to switch to Stonjourner, which was one reason I picked this actually. Also, I just preferred Scarlet, I think, from what I saw. Didn't you say it was about, like, films and stuff? Why are these all underwater? This is so annoying. I thought when they're on outbreaks, they're meant to be way above water, way more. Yeah, I think that's 10. I kind of want to speak, but I also don't want to, like, say it out loud too much at the same time. Oh, can these stop chasing me? Okay, I think that's 13. Oh wait, Jugulus is low. 14. Come on, Jugulus, hit some of them for crying out loud. I mean, this should be way more obvious. So at least if they're underwater, you know, I have to get them to spot me because otherwise Jugulus won't attack them. Thank you. Jesus. Bro's just refusing to attack these things. Come on, Jug. Oh my god, this is so slow. I need to make sure I just go for out of water ones. Okay, 17. No, don't hide under the water. 18. This should be obvious, right? Bloody hope so, because this is painful. I mean, okay, 20. No, I call everyone bro at this point. It's just like a unisex term at this point. Okay, that's 25. Jugulus is nearly dead. $28. Okay, it's going a bit faster now. At least I don't have to do this when I'm actually hunting for him. This is such a cool Pokemon, by the way. It's a Pokemon I never had because it's always been exclusive in the other game. But I really, really like it. I think it's really cool. No, that's not where you're meant to attack. 31. Yeah, God, why aren't they spawning anymore? I suppose I'm a bit out of where they're actually meant to spawn. Oh, it's too dead, apparently. How's that, mate? I might have lost count. I think I'm just going to go 32 there. Just hope I'm roughly right. I always do a slightly over anyway. No! Oh my god, these things are so annoying to kill. Why are they so annoying? I have no idea my count again. I'm gonna say... Oh. Stupid Dynamo. Okay, please attack a Clawitzer. There we go. I'm saying that's 34. Every time I keep getting baited by that thinking it's a shiny, but it's obviously not. Okay, 35. 36. Where's Dragonite? What do you mean, where's Dragonite? 37. This is definitely the most boring part of doing these. Hurry up, get him! There you go, 38. God, this is so slow, this one. So slow. Bruxish was so much quicker. I remember you guys were there for that. 41. 42. 43. Yep, come to the surface, my friends. 44. Okay, going a bit faster now. 45. It's coming, trust me. Just wait, Jugulus, it's coming. Oh, you don't want it though. Oh, what a save. 46. 47. Yes, attack it, attack it, attack it. Yes, 48. Come on, we're so close. They're too deep. Oh my god, these things are so annoying. Okay, 49, I think. 50. We're so close. We're so close. It's only bloody night time. How are you not attacking that? Jesus. 51. 52. Come on. Hit it, please. Three, 54. Is this just a pure water type? Because it's gonna be a little annoying. Because it's not gonna be as good as a magnet, I suppose. 55, 56. We'll do about 7 more, I reckon. 57. Oh, I finished Jack Ryan, by the way. 58. The last episode came out the other day. Come on, Iron Jugulus. Oh, damn it. We're nearly there. Oh, I need to change my previously caught. I just realised. Someone should have told me. Iron Moth. In fact, did I show you the screenshot? Some other things I caught the other day. Yesterday, I caught this. As you can see there. Shiny drag algae. There's my shell gone. I showed at the start of the vid. And then a few of the other ones I caught as well. Okay, 59, 60, and we do 3 extra in case I've counted wrong. 61. No, wrong mon. Attack over here. 62. 63. Because I don't screenshot that much. Most of my... I'm going to do 64 just to be careful. Most of the stuff I screenshot is just shiny Pokemon. I don't screenshot much else, at least not anymore. Okay, let's come on here where I can actually drive instead of swim. You shall save. Okay, now I need to check. Is it just water? Please don't be just water. Please have another typing. Damn it, it's just water. Looks like we will be doing a water sandwich, which is it cucumber? Oh yeah, of course, I'm going to have cucumber, aren't I? Okay. Let's get ourselves a shiny Klitzer. Okay, see you later, Piper. Over 1,000. Oh no, you clearly do screenshot then. But how many did it say I have? 528. And look, I quite a few. I said it's just it tends to be either me getting really unlucky in what's it called, Mario Kart, or when I'm getting shinies. Like look how old. Oh actually, no wait, I redid those. That's why. I was gonna say that's really old, but these are my legends in Dynamax Adventures. And then there's a few other random ones, and there's literally all my shinies, pretty much. That tends to be what it is. Alright, so cucumber pickle and 3 cucumbers. Lovely. I feel like I need a light on now. It's a bit dark, but that's what it is. Gonna have to do. My lamp thing seems to have been low on batteries, or I think you have to. Oh, I think I have to plug it in. It lasts a certain amount of time. Okay, let's do this cucumber stacking. 2. Okay, that one's much better. Nice. Oh, I wish you could move them even though there's only 3. Okay, nice. Oh. Come on. Concentration is crazy right now. And pickle. Pickle. And pickle. And that makes the officially worst sandwich ever to existed ever in the history of this planet. Because that is a shocker. Why would you ever eat that? Honestly. Alright. God, my ears are hurting from having these on. Opinion on diving. Are we talking like deep sea diving? Are we talking Tom Daly diving? What sort of diving are we talking? Because there are differences. Okay, okay. See, Ice Cube should be really easy to do, right? Because it's an Ice-type mon, and no other Ice-type mons spawn around here. Oh, and then it spawns there anyway. Is it? I swear it's just Ice. I don't know. At least I don't have to chase these anymore. I just gotta look for the red one. Problem is a load of things are still gonna spawn outside of it, which is gonna be a bit annoying, but Gyarados is the most annoying one, just because they're massive. They're the ones that I don't like. Like recreational sea animals and stuff. Well, I will wait for this ad, or supposed ad, to be over, and then I shall respond. So we're looking for bright red. I feel like this has got to be very noticeable, right? Even underwater, surely. I feel like it should be at least. Alright, yeah, so more like scuba diving, right? Or to actually go see, you know, fish or whatever. In that case, not really something I do too much. I suppose it's not really a common thing for anyone, is it? But yeah, I suppose pretty cool. As long as you're not scared of things under the sea. And have the equipment for it, that is. Really concerned I'm not going to be able to see this underwater. Not much I can do there, is there? Why don't you get ads? Is that because you're a VIP? Maybe that's weird. No, but Piper gets ads. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why. Without scuba gear, just with a mask. I mean, it's not, as I said, it's something I've done very little of. Can't really form that much of a strong opinion, unfortunately. Has anyone else done lots of that? I feel like it's not a common thing. Oh God, I need a better chair. Just one that can support my upper back. I have no idea what a cuttlefish looks like, I can't lie. I'm not a massive sea person. Or water person. At least not with animals in. Fish. That'll be why you asked then. Yeah, I don't know. Not something I really generally have an opinion about, I guess. Has anyone else done this hunt or done an outbreak like this? Because I really don't know if it's going to be difficult to see. I feel like it shouldn't be. But I'm still concerned nonetheless. It's like a squid thing. Oh God, no. No thanks then. Squids are a bit... but I mean eels are what really creep me out. I hate eels. Eels are scary, man. If I went everyone on I'm a Celeb, right, the things that would put me off the most I think would be eels and rats. Oh God. Snakes I think I'd be fine with. I'm not that afraid of snakes. They're definitely, I think, obviously more dangerous, but I really don't find them that scary in comparison to eels and rats. Not even they're scary, they're just like, oh my God, get away from me, you know? Maybe it's because they're like rats or vermin. I don't know. Do, 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 do. Oh, I want to do Persimmon today, man. I wanted to do Persimmon. I mean, even if we get this early, I'll be running out the whole sandwich because I still need to get Clauncher. Unless I got Clauncher quickly as well, but I think that's unlikely. considering these are coming from a dodgy outbreak and they're water mons, and we all know how annoying water are to find and to hunt. Does that not like creep you out a little bit or just scare you? It's a bit scary. Sea creatures are surprisingly dangerous. What the hell was that? Oh, it was a claw. You have a snake and you want a rat. Yeah, I'm good, man. I don't have a problem with snakes, but I just don't get why people want them as pets. Never really. Not when you can have a cat or a dog. I don't get reptiles. I really thought saw a different colour Aracuda then, as if it's not really faint and hard to tell. Okay, as long as I just look at the ones underwater and I'm not being stupid, I should be able to spot it pretty easily. A Kugel python, what on earth is that? I've never heard of that in my life. Kugel python. I know a python. Dude. Oh, why is my stream gone all weird? There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I know a python. Yeah, that's it. I know a python. Don't know types of python. Not really a snake dude. Don't know my species and all that. Just I know of a reptile. Reptile? What am I about? I know of a python. Boa constrictor. You have, what is it, a rattlesnake, grass snake. I know a corn snake's a thing. Never seen one. I'm talking about like online, not just in person. Are there any other snakes? Well, yeah, obviously, but not any I can think of. That's as far as my snake knowledge goes, unfortunately. I just don't know how often to reset these, because it's so hard to tell with them underwater all the time. I can't tell if, you know, I've looked enough, as it were. All the Luminions over here. Finions. Oh, Anaconda. Oh yeah, I forgot about Anaconda. I knew there was another one. I've heard of an Anaconda as well. But yeah, I think that's as many as I know. Think. Common snake, is that a thing? It's unlikely. Oh, come on, bro. I really want your shiny. I really like it, and I really like you as a Pokemon. Help me out here, buddy. Oh my god, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh, I'll tell you what. I think... Actually, no, I definitely can. I think I can feed my Snorlax dinner now. How exciting. Right? I think it's 6 till 6. You can feed it dinner. It's the longest period, so... I shall do that now. I mean, it's the one I think I always get, realistically, because I go to bed. That and breakfast you basically can't miss. It's the middle day one. 12 till 6. Gotta remember. How long we got on this? We got 20 minutes. Just over. We've only been doing this part for 10 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, I've got to get my Snorlax fed. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Oh, strength gained. There we go. There's my Snorlax. Oh, you can see the reflection. Oh, what happened? Oh, he leveled up. I'm now at Grade 1. Oh, that's nice. I may now see a wider variety of sleep styles. Oh, my Snorlax literally got bigger, and so did everything holding it. Oh, main skill triggered. Don't know what that means. Houndor recovered energy. Cool. How many items have I got? For Snorlax's dinner, I've currently got 8. I've got 2 to check. Any more dinner things? Okay, we're up to 10. Go on, at least 12 would be great. What have we got? 2. 13. We will take that. No, I'm really enjoying it. It's as I said, it's only simple, but because you don't actually have to do much, and it's kind of just a nice thing to kind of the surprise of what you get in the morning and everything. I'm quite enjoying it. It's a bit silly, but I do like it. Auto cook. Let's see what we get. I probably could wait a little bit longer to get a much better one, but I can't be bothered. Okay. Dish strength 1,000. Oh, 2,632. Extra tasty. I must have had a decent combination this time. That's like 1,000 more than I've had before. God, not as many as spawning as I hoped there would be. And so that's the other thing, is just some spawn slots are being taken up by other mons, which is making it really annoying, really unnecessarily difficult. Pikachu's already got more for me. Missions. Oh, I think I'm going to get a reward for levelling up my Snorlax. I just got trolled with that red Magikarp there. No, you're both blue. I think you're all blue. I'm blue, da woody dum da. Please be red, that'd be even better. Oh, Piper, when did you pop back in? I didn't even notice. You're probably gone again, but... No shiny, unfortunately. What sleep style do I have? So the first 2 nights I had dozing. And then last night I got snoozing. I haven't had slumbering yet. I don't really know if it's how accurate it is. I don't know if my fan's massively affecting it. Because my fan is... loud, and I don't know if that changes it. I think it's more based on movement. I feel like I move a lot in my sleep as well, so yeah, that wasn't real. Not only does she not have the game, I think. Yeah, no, she doesn't have the game. That's a fake sleeping style, unfortunately. Oh, do you mean the Pokemon styles? Well, I can have a look. Ooh, I got a reward for giving Snorlax 452 berries. Let me pause this for a second. If we have a look, let me get it up and then I'll just continue. So main menu. What the hell is this? Oh, I got a medal. Got an achievement. Oh, and it gave me a new biscuit. That's nice. Total time slept. That's going to be weird as that starts building up. Okay, sleep style decks. So we have got... I will show you all of them. So the sunbathing sleep from Bulbasaur. There we go. Had that twice. Then I've got the placid sleep from Metapod. Kind of just rocks back and forth. Then I've got coiled sleep, which I've had twice in Ekans, all called up. Then I've got my slightly rarer one of the big yawn sleep from Psyduck. I think it yawns. Is it going to yawn? So just going to rock back and forth. Oh, there we go. Look, big yawn. That one's 2-star. You can actually see on the front of its thing up there. That's not its main one. They just show you that, I guess. But there's my Mankey who we had on the first day. I wanted to recruit the Mankey, but I had to take Bulbasaur. But this is the Angry Sleep. Then we've got a few more. Houndour, who I actually recruited. Howling Sleep, that's quite cute. I think I posted that one on Twitter. And then we've got my snoozing ones. They were all dozing. We've got Crackling Sleep from Charmander. We've got Curled Up Sleep from Pikachu. We have got Underground Sleep. That is Diglett. You just can't see it. It's sleeping underground. And then I believe we've got one more. Yep, we have one more, which we recruited today. Tail Hiding Sleep from Wobbuffet. So yeah, they're all the ones I got. Only my Psyduck is any more than 1 star, but still, it's cool getting them. I'd like to get some Slumbering, but I really have no idea how that. Maybe if that happens, if I am more tired or less tired, I don't know. I'm sure one day it will calculate it as that. But snoozing and dozing have all been really close, like every night. And one night snoozing just beat dozing, but dozing still got the overall, because I think there's just a general higher percentage than it usually is. But slumbering's always been at least an hour less. Slumbering's nowhere near, unfortunately. Diglett and Patrick Star are the same. Did Patrick Star sleep underground with some rocks? Don't know. I keep seeing like a Alomomola and Magikarp, and it keeps throwing me off. I hate not being able to isolate these guys. See, this is probably an outbreak I could get pretty easily again, but I hated just doing the build-up for this. It was so unnecessarily long. I just really want to get it done. I like the Pokemon as well, obviously, but you know. I still can't believe I got multiple Wattrels and Killer Wattrels. I was so lucky. So lucky. Yeah, I've never seen Patrick sleeping underground, but yeah, hopefully get some new ones tonight. I might be able to just about afford to recruit one more tonight, or tomorrow, I suppose. It depends on. I mean, my bonus biscuit today gave me full friendship for Wobbuffet. I wasn't expecting it to. I was thinking I was going to have to buy a few biscuits with the sleep points I'd collected, but it just instantly gave me Wobbuffet. So I don't know how much how the bonus biscuit is affected, but alright, how long we got on this? 15? Yeah, still a decent amount of time. Come on, man. Be shiny. I suppose I mean, obviously I'm getting closer to, you know, doing everything I need to in Scarlet Dex. We're not quite there, but we are getting closer. But obviously with having not many Violet mons still need to get, for at least Violet, we're kind of getting to some of the tricky ones that I've been avoiding. Obviously there are some that I've done, whether I got lucky or grinded it out, but yeah, we are getting to some tricky ones, so they're not necessarily going to be as fast. I mean, I've still got 2 bloody Tandemaus to do. It's like the worst Pokemon to hunt. We've already done it twice, I think, on stream. And no luck. It's just because you've got to check so many. And therefore you spawn less. Because you can't just loosely run around. Same with these guys, to be fair. I don't like not being able to see under the water as well. I am an iOS. Apple phone. Come on, Cloitz, just be red, man. You've got good chances here. I'm just not spawning in enough. Like it's like 1 in like 700 or something. I think it might be just 1 in 600 or something. But I'm spawning like maximum like 10. So it's just taking its time. Because it's easy to go over odds, as it were. But like, you know, if I was spawning a load, you know, I'd be getting over that mark way quicker and be way more likely to get a shiny. Oh, it's like that, I see. Nah, iOS is just better, man. It just gets so much more access to everything at first, I think. Plus, everything I've got through is through iOS now. That there's just no way I could switch. Because there'd be a lot of things I'd lose progress on, or I'd have to like resort. Because so much, obviously, like photos and stuff, like it'd just be annoying trying to switch ever. You know, I don't have to do that if I get a new phone or anything. Yes, it's these ones. Up close, I can tell. But from far away, not so much. Can I download music? Just in general? Yes. I guess. From Spotify, if that's what you mean. Oh, without Spotify Premium? No. Actually, wait, no, I don't know. I think we've always just got Spotify Premium because my whole family uses it. Like regularly, so I don't really know. I imagine not, but I don't know for sure. Oh, come on, dude. See, if I can get OBS, I'd like to do some GeoGuessr streams. I know probably no one cares, but I like playing GeoGuessr, it's fun. And, you know, just on an off day or something, it'd just be an extra stream. It probably wouldn't replace a stream. You know, I just do like it for an hour or so, whilst I'm, you know, just enjoying playing the game, and just, you know, put it up on, you know, on Twitch, because I like doing it, it's fun. Like, get apps to download music. I mean, don't need them, do you? I mean, obviously I have premium, but like, I'm sure, I don't, you're not meant to, at least not legally. But, you know, I don't need to worry about that because I've got Spotify Premium, so. Are you trying to list all the reasons? Well, I always have my charger with me, so it doesn't really matter. And everyone has a charger. Just because I can't do it off of everyone has an iPhone charger. Or at least lots of people do. If I ever need one in the office, there's so many people around, and so many just plugs and stuff. It's very easy to get them. I mean, I think a USB-C thing is definitely better. Because they're kind of more universal. But that's sort of how Apple operates. You know? This is specific to Apple, whereas Android is kind of generic across, you know, whatever the company decide to build for their phone, as it were. But they all use the same charging port. I was really hoping this was going to be a quick one. I'd much rather Iron Moth had taken longer, because I hate hunting in the water as well. Not only because it's difficult, it's just I just find it a little uneasy, but it's also just annoying. Just trying to move around every time as well, especially getting away to reset spawns every time. So this light is great though. I'd love this light to stay because I can tell if they're shiny from this position underwater pretty well. But unfortunately, it's fading. Oh dear. Well, we'll be doing more Dynamax adventures tomorrow anyway. So, people want to come around for those, they can. We were quite busy during the week, actually. We actually had more than 3 people wanting to join, so it ended up being a case of, you know, get in the queue, I guess. Still no shinies, though, fortunately. Hello, Piper. This Clawitz is not being nice. You will be joining Dynamax Adventures. Cool. Said I currently have a saved path for Heatran, so I'd like to definitely do that for a bit. I mean, I'll obviously start off the stream doing them. But I've got a really good 2-person Heatran path. Maybe I'll do some of that tonight. I don't know what it's like on solo though. I'll have to see. If it's bad solo, then there's not much I can do. It hurts looking up for this goal. I used to be able to slump in my chair, I guess. Can't do that when got camera on, hence I need a better chair. Was that shiny? Oh, I thought that was a Finizen, but it was a Cloyster. I just saw purple. You are a second person. I mean, in case obviously there are other people to join, want to do different things, you know, things like that. Yeah, I've got a good Heatran path at the moment. The AI takes like all the right stuff. I was doing some yesterday with someone in Discord. So at least this is a bit easier. At least this is easier at night. In the day, this is so much harder. It's just not spawning that much. Like 4 or 5 spawns, man. This is like a 1 in 600, 700 chance. I need more than 5 spawns, but they're just being overtaken by the other Watermons, and there's just not anything I can do about that. It's so frustrating. Just come on, Cluitzers only, please. I don't need any other mons. And I'll take a Clauncher, obviously, but I think that would be unlikely. Just gotta get good, mate, if you want a beard. That's how it goes. Like I said, mine's too long, but I'm waiting to get a haircut and then I'll cut it. What do I think about children? What sort of question is that? They can be fine or annoying depending on how they were brought up. I feel like that's a good answer. I also used to be one, FYI. It's my opinion, so I don't want to sound biased. Okay, this is a bit better, but I mean, not the non-shiny part. Oh, we've got 6 minutes. Oh, God damn it. Well, I'm tempted to kind of just do this again after stream, or try and set the clock back, like just only on hours, and hope that it doesn't reset, so I can do this tomorrow. Because I don't really want to have to redo the outbreak. It's painful. It just takes up time anyway. Do I think Barbie will gross $1 billion? I mean, a few months ago I would have said no. But with all the hype around it because of Oppenheimer as well, like, I'm not expecting it, but I wouldn't be surprised. It definitely could. I'm not sure I think it will, but it could. Because of the hype. Especially if people say it's actually a good movie, then I think, yeah, it's potentially could. Did I watch Winx? What on earth is that? And do I like bisexual people? They're fine. I don't have a problem with them. You guys ask such weird questions. Yeah, I don't know what Winx is. Okay, 5 more minutes. Come on, man. Just be red, please. Help me out. I can't end with 1 shiny this stream. That's abysmal. Like, really bad. Literally, the only thing I want around is also here that is a Clauncher as well. There's nothing else I want. Of course, it's the same stupid family. Nice, Piper. Oh, what was that noise? Promising noise. Ah, my battery. That's what that noise is. I think my charger's down here. Is that plugged in? No. Where's the thing? Hold on. Where on earth is this plug? Aha, it's here. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. The main bit was waiting, like pulling it off the rest of the table. Hold on. I did not say I'm going to get 10 shinies. In fact, you said it was going to be easy to get 10 shinies, and I said no, it's not. You know, it can be annoying just to get one. Just, you know, I feel like I hunt pretty effectively, you know, for easier hunts. You know, so that I do, a lot of the time I do get shinies in sandwiches. But today I haven't had, you know, some in 2 different ones. So, show about these girls. Superhero got like wings and watched as a child. I've been one of the first things I'm not straight. I've never heard of it. If I'm honest, absolutely never heard of it. Oh, this snowstorm's annoying. I have to stay in this random side just to stay away from Glacido Mountain. It's so dumb. I just hid off screen very slightly. God, I really have to get one of those chairs with like a back thing, because this is killing my neck. Maybe these are at the wrong height. Maybe I need to lower the screen. Yeah, I feel like that might be a reason. If I lower my screen slightly. Oh, come on, man, just be red. This sucks. This is meant to be at least getting a few shinies. I mean, I know I've gone for harder hunts, but still. It's a little bit annoying. Well, hopefully this just means that we're saving the shiny luck for Dynamax Adventures tomorrow. And I'll finally get a shiny Heatran, right? That's what this means, definitely, 100%. Obviously, this means I'm getting a shiny Heatran tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do another one of these tonight because it's just going to be a bit boring. So I'll do one more hunt after this, and it'll just end as soon as I get them on, or the you know, the half an hour's up. And it will be Persimmon, because I want that Persimmon. I'm desperate for it. Such a good shiny. Rocket League duos. I mean, I might play some Rocket League after this. Depends how tired I am. If I'm like super tired, I'll probably play some Rocket League. If not, I'll probably go play some Minecraft, where I actually have to think a bit more. I mean, I'm going to be watching Cloak and Dagger anyway, so Minecraft makes a bit more sense, just because Rocket League I have to be looking at the screen. Minecraft I can sort of, you know, afford to look away a bit. Or I'll just do some hunts or something, I don't know. Because that one I really don't have to look at the screen as much as I do the other games. Why are they all blue? This actually sucks, it really does. I really thought I was going to get one of these. Damn it. Ah, dear. Yeah, I don't know why this has just suddenly gone so badly. It just dropped off all of a sudden. We got that iron moth so quickly. And then we just had no luck trying for this. Well, I'll have to try again another time. I think that's probably going to be it by the time I leave this battle. So unless one magically spawns now... Okay, I've got 20 seconds to do an extra spawn. Come on. Last spawns. Give me something. Give me something. Be shiny. Come on. Spawn. Why did like none of them spawn, man? God damn it. Why'd they have to be... this one's gone so badly. Yeah, Magikarp keeps baiting me as well. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, it's massively... The reason is... Obviously, it's annoying to see. I mean, at night, it's way easier. But it's just massively attributed to the fact that I can't get rid of the other spawns. Other spawns have to spawn as well, so... I mean, they're equally boosted as well. I'm surprised I didn't get any shinies. Because in total, there's been a lot of Pokemon. Just not as many Cloytzers as I'd like. But it is what it is. We move on. I will recover my Herba Mystica. Oh, dear. Oh, man. Hopefully we get to Persimmon quickly, because I'm a little uncomfortable. Okay, I believe it's fighting, which please tell me it's something I've got. Ah, pickle. Lovely. I definitely have that. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, Persimmon. It is fighting type, right? I'm sure it is. Persimmon. What? Is it not fighting? Persimmon. Is it not what? I swear it's fighting type. Persimmon. Fighting type. I think he forgot it to include it in his video. I don't see it anywhere. I don't think it's on here. Yeah, like he hasn't got it. He's actually forgotten something. Oh, that's so annoying. Because now I don't know where to look. Let's see if anyone's in the comments said anything. Oh, here we go. If you're going for Heracross, well, I don't want to go for Heracross. I want to go for Persimmons. It's best to go to the fall area to the north of the lake. Persimmons spawn in the bamboo and clog it up. I think that's up here. So if I look where the Heracrosses are meant to be spawning. Here we go, Heracross. So they're saying Heracross is spawning in here. So I think just Persimmon will spawn down here as well then. Which is a bit annoying because it means that we're also going to get Phalanx and Heracross, which I don't want, but I will take apparently predominantly Persimmon. So let's make our way over there for the last one. Oh god. We want to go this way. This is where I got my Bagon the other day. And then I went and got Shelgon in Alfornada. And I will go for Shelgon again for my Salamence. Because one, you can't get Salamence, and two, it's close to Salamence, so I don't really care. But also there are raw Gibbles and stuff there, and I need them in luxury balls. Okay, we have to climb the mountain. Did I get it? No, I did not. Which means I need to change my... It's obviously the app is still there, but no luck unfortunately. But I don't want to do it again because that's boring. So we're going for Shiny Go instead. Persimmon. Something I've wanted for so long. And, thank God, for the first time tonight, an actual easy shiny to spot. Whether it's an easy shiny to get, well, we get to see, but it's certainly an easy one to find, to see. Oh, for God's sake. Let me get off, please. My neck's really hurting. I don't know if that's just because I'm looking up so much. I'm not looking up that much. Should probably be more like that, though. If you're meant to be straight, this should be the sort of height. You know what, why don't I just up my chair? Hold on. Okay, that's a bit too high. Okay, this might be a bit better. Am I going to make a sandwich on this hill? Let's try, I guess. What do you mean? Oh, because I'm so close to this person. Let's go to the bottom. Are there persimmons even around here? I hope so. This is the reason I'm here. Okay. Maybe I have meningitis. Why on earth would I have meningitis? Look at all the silver paradox ones there. Okay, cucumber, pickle, 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 pickle. Let's get cooking. Make that a bit better. Alright. It's going to be the easiest sandwich. Still very grim. Didn't grab it. I'm scared I'm going to drop one because I lag. There we go. Lovely. It looks almost like bananas if you can see the green part. No, it's because of my back. That's why. I just need a better chair. Just something I can at least, you know, not be able to do that on. There should be a headrest there, you know. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, come on, Persimmon. I know there are other things going to spawn here, but I believe there should be a lot of Persimmon down here. Phalanx, Phalanx. Okay, there we go. Persimmon, Persimmon. Oh, please tell me they spawn in groups of 5. I mean, not enough, considering there's going to be a lot of Heracross and Phalanx still, but I don't think there's anywhere better. At least not that I'm aware of. Okay, they do spawn in groups of 5. That's cool. That's going to make it really obvious then. Because I should never miss a group, and the shiny's really going to stick out. I seem to be way laggier down here though. Although to be fair, this is a very laggy area. That's not new at all. I'll actually be really happy. I mean, I said we'll stop once I get Persimmon anyway. But I can't wait to get this shiny. I want it so bad. So yeah, the stream could end in, you know, 10 seconds, or well, the hunting could end in 10 seconds, or the full half an hour, depending on my luck. Does look like a lot of Persimmon spawning though. Pear juice. Didn't realise that was a thing. Orange juice is where it's at. In fact, I'll have some as soon as the stream's done. Quite thirsty. Shame I've already got a Phalanx and a Heracross. Well, I say that Heracross I've got in PLA, so that's not too bad if that appears. But yeah, preferably Persimmon, if not Heracross. Phalanx is going to suck if I get it in there. Oh, there we go. There's a shiny Heracross. Well, it's a shiny. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll take it. I need it as a luxury. So, not awful. Not awful. Well, is my Gallade healed? Is it? It is. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, it is healed. Cool. Little annoying, especially when I saw the comment on the YouTube vid saying, you know, go elsewhere for Heracross because Persimmon just takes the whole thing. And then we instantly get shiny, it's not Persimmon. But at least it's not Phalanx, right? Come on, Heracross, make this easy for me. Gallade avoided the move in time with your shout. We'll use Hypnosis just to make sure. Wait, that's the thing, when I was doing the Spinders, I was hitting Hypnosis like every turn. Only on the fourth one I didn't hit it first try. It was really weird. My luck was obviously up with the odds. Because, obviously, the way I was doing it with collecting, you know, the radar and stuff, it basically just meant that every single time I've got, you know, I caught one, the next, it was likely to continue the chain. It was 80% likely. You know, that 40 times, it's unlikely you get that far. And yeah, we managed to get there, so that was nice. I don't know what the odds on it are like, you know, how many attempts they roughly reckon it would take, I guess. I don't know. Probably a few. I mean, I did do quite a few. Some failed, you know, literally on the second, third, you know, part of the streak. But, yeah, we got to 40 today and got 4 Spinders, which was awesome. I mean, those probably broke because they weren't going to be the fourth furthest away. It's just, you know, like one of the squares shiny. I'm surprised they, you know, continued for so long. So unfortunately, my home is not going to see it, and I don't think they're ever going to fix it because it's just like the way it's been done in that game. It's very silly, but there's not much I can do about that. At least all of these shinies are super obvious. I mean, Heracross is bright pink. Obviously, Persimmon's on the screen. And Phalanx is like dark brown. So it's very different to its yellow. Oh, I need to update the shinies. I was going to do it, and then I was like, let me actually make sure I get it first. Well, at least we've had one new edition today, proper new edition. So I can't complain too much. It's always nice to get any new shinies. And you know, Luxury Ball is an upgrade. It's an upgrade. I don't know how many Heracrosses I have actually. Maybe I should give away some of the PLA ones. I don't know how I'm going to do the giveaway. I don't know if to just do one. Do a few, multiple winners, one winner, etc. I'll see. I need to sort of see participation levels because I can't imagine it's going to be crazy high. What I'll probably do is I'll mention it in the Discord as well, and I reckon it'll get a lot more attention. Come on, Persimmon, dude. You're the only reason I'm here right now. In this stupid, laggy area. Have I done Blacephalon on that list? Yeah, I have. Wasn't sure if I hadn't updated it. I do need to update the to catch list though. It's not like, you know, it's a very common used command, but it is what it is. See, look, this is what's so annoying about this game, things like that, because I bet are there going to be any in there, or they've just been cut off. I think they have actually been cut off, but you get sometimes spawning in walls. I mean, you got that shiny. Was it shiny Pormo you got in a wall? I thank God you saw it. It's so dumb that can happen. And they haven't updated it. It's just the way they've done the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. 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 We got it! We got it! Oh my god, I so nearly missed that, I can't lie. We got it, baby! Let's go! Come on, shiny Persimmon. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's beautiful. It is beautiful. Oh, yes, I'm so happy we got that. Don't care if no one's around. Look at it. It's amazing. It's such a good shiny. It's such a good shiny. Oh, yes. Come on. Let me just check it can't. Oh, damn. Okay, it's got recall moves. Okay. I'm just going to put it to sleep and then throw balls. Oh, can you not keep using double edge? I mean, I have got heal pulse, to be fair. Oh, it's not doing that much. Well, I'm not going to full swipe it regardless. I mean, to be fair, it should be pretty likely. I mean, the Spinder was level 55. All the Spinders were level 55. And with 100% health, because they did have, like, moves that could hurt me. But 100% health, I mean, I never saw them because I kept getting lucky with Hypnosis. But asleep, 100% health, 55 level. I don't know why I threw that. Yeah, level 55 Spinder with, you know, the fact I've caught everything in the game. I had a level 100 Gallade, things like that. It was 92% likely I got it. So, yeah, I didn't fail a single ball I threw once I got it hypnotised. Or asleep. Come on, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Lovely. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I said I won't continue with this because I was thinking, oh, if I get the Persimmon, maybe I should continue for a Heracross. But we don't need to do that. Oh, it's actually such a good shiny. Look at it, man. The blue and the orange. Blue and orange is such a good combination. Please get in the ball, though. You woke up already. Are you joking me? Does Thrash do damage to itself? It doesn't. Come on, Hypnosis, please. Okay, nice. Come on. I don't want to full swipe it. Because my attack's going to be really high. It'll take it down to 1 health. And then it will just double edge and it'll die. I mean, to be fair, I have saved. But I don't have to reload. Oh, no. It's confused as well now. Yeah, I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm definitely going to just throw luxury balls until we get it. Come on. I know it doesn't work until I capture. That's how this game works. Come on, please. I'm saving it from damage at least, putting it to sleep. But it might have been helpful right now. Come on. Yes! Come on! Come on! Let's go. Shiny Persimmon. A shiny I've wanted for so long. I've wanted this for so long. Literally years I've wanted the shiny. And I was going to do it I wanted to do it in Shield. I would have done the statics thing like I did for Bisharp, but it's in Sword, so. Oh, it's actually such an amazing shiny. No, you're not evolving. No. Oh, you're joking me. I can't stop it. Oh, okay. It just doesn't immediately do it on this section. Okay. Well. That must be done then. 21 minutes left, but I'm not using that. I do not have the effort or the will. Let's have a look just to see if we did get any marks today. We got 3. 3's not bad, you know. We've only done 4 sandwiches. Like, you know, we can't complain too much. It feels bad, but we didn't actually get that unlucky. Especially with how quickly we got these 2 and this, and then the others were just really slow, so it kind of evens out. Alright, so any mark on this? No mark on those. What about on the Heracross or the Persimmon? No mark? No mark. Shame. What are their stats like? Oh, I can't even look properly because I don't have it in this game. I think you only need to have done the Pokedex, but it doesn't matter. We got our shiny Persimmon. Ah, it just looks so good. It's such a good shiny. I love it so much. Look at it. Look how good it looks, man. Alright, well, as I said, once we got this, or the end sandwich ended and we've got it, that would be the end for today. So, I will be streaming, obviously, tomorrow, doing Dynamax Adventures, get a few more people around for that. Hopefully a little bit earlier in the day as well. Mainly because I don't want to stream and end up too late. I've got to go to bed for my Pokemon sleep, of course. And also, you know, it's Saturday. I don't have work. So, yeah. Again, I think I exported. Are they on to YouTube yet? But I will finish that off soon. I promise. It's nearly done. And then I will get to making some videos. You know, settled it a bit more into work. Now I've got my monitors. It's going to make this life, you know, way easier for me. Getting another desk would be really helpful. So hopefully I'll get that soon as well. But yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. For Cody for subscribing. That was awesome. Glad to have you all, even if we did have a very up and down stream in terms of the sandwiches and the shinies we got in them. But we made some progress, and we can't complain too much about that. So, thank you all for watching. Thank you for the subs and the views as well. Appreciate you all being here, and I will see you all next time. Cheers.